Cowboys post-game reaction presented by Manscaped. You can get 20% and free shipping, 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com when you use promo code Cowboys. We appreciate Manscaped sponsoring today's. It's going to be some meltdown. That one hurts. It sucks. I don't feel good. Dallas should have won this game. They were the better football team, but they sure as hell did not play like it in this one. They lose to the 49ers 23-17. And make no mistake, there is plenty of blame to go around in this game. And we're going to do that today and tomorrow and maybe Tuesday as well. The Cowboys put up 17 points in this one. Unacceptable offensive showing. 230 net passing yards. That includes 40 yards lost in sacks. The offensive line was so bad in this one. 77 yards on the ground. They averaged 3.7 yards per carry. That includes your quarterback averaging almost 7 on the ground. They were not good on third and fourth downs. In large part, they were in third and forever. The defense, they didn't play great either. 23 points allowed. The run D allowed 4.4 yards per carry. Deebo Samuel was the run who really hurt them. Elijah Mitchell, 27 carries, 96 yards. It's not that bad. But you got worked overall in this game. You had a tough time getting off the field in critical third and fourth downs throughout the game. That does not include, by the way, 6 of 13. And offsides that gave the Niners another one. The penalties that gave them third and fourth down conversions. I don't have many words. I'm pretty damn pissed. This was a disaster showing. And not only that, same old Cowboys. They've done this shit for years. 25, 27 years. They've done this. Not been good enough. I only know pain right now. I'm not happy. I'm mad. I'm at this point, I think, what are the 5 stages of depression again? Whatever the past the mad part, I'm there. I'm at the acceptance. I don't remember what the order is. I'm sad. I feel nothing but pain and heartbreak right now. And there's a lot of blame to go around. I want to say this off the top. The refs are not why the Cowboys lost this football game. They are not why. This play did screw you. This was bad. The ref running over the center and quarterback, come on. To be fair, why are you running a quarterback draw? So that the pass is easier to throw? I guess that's why. Ref messed up. We all know that. The ref got in the way and hurt the Cowboys, depriving them of a miracle chance at winning the football game. But you still needed a miracle. You got outplayed. That's why you lost this game. It's not because the refs screwed you. Were they great? Not really. But you made a lot of mistakes. The penalties you made, there weren't that many just that's not a penalty calls. They've had those in the past. You played undisciplined football, and it killed you. That's the number one reason among many why you lost this game. You lose a game you should have won because you played like crap. You got to make changes. So we will spend plenty of time on this in future videos. But who do you want fired or cut? Coach and players. Who do you want to dump? This is the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. The Cowboys, full stop, did not deserve to win. I told you guys on Thursday, I expected this team to win. And if they did not, I was going to be pissed. I'm trying to stay calm because I kind of lost my temper earlier during the game, but I'm fucking pissed. 14 penalties? Are you shitting me? Stop making stupid decisions. When you have this many penalties throughout the year, by the way, I am inclined to believe, as my voice continues to go, that's a coaching issue. So first and foremost, I'm looking at you, Mike McCarthy, because your team made stupid decisions. They made mistakes on the field. You had the better football team. You got outplayed and outcoached. You failed. This is a failure of the coaching staff. First and many others still to come. So what do you think? Should Mike McCarthy stay as the head coach next year? There are the rumors out there of, hey, well, they could go ahead and fire Mike McCarthy and replace him with Kellen Moore, which we'll get to because I don't know about that one. Should he stay? Y for yes, N for no. What do you want to do with Mike McCarthy? If you want to make some good cuts that aren't going to hurt you too bad or at all, use Manscaped. 20% off and free shipping on all of their incredible men's grooming products at manscaped.com. Promo code Cowboys. We'll put that link in the comments and in the description of today's video. You get the Performance Package, the best men's grooming products out there. The Lawnmower 4.0, that takes care of your stuff downstairs. The Weed Whacker takes care of this because you don't want a bunch of ear hair and nose hair. The Ball Toner, Ball Conditioner, it's all available at manscaped.com. Promo code Cowboys. Let's talk quarterback now. Not good. Certainly not great. He didn't play well. 23 of 42, 254 yards, 1 touchdown, a pretty brutal interception. Dak was not elite today. Anyone who tells you he played great, you're crazy. He didn't play good. He played more like back half of season Dak Prescott than early season Dak Prescott. Not just him, though. Now, he's the quarterback. He's going to get blamed. I get that. It's fair. I don't think there are many quarterbacks who would have played well with the supporting cast today. I don't know if Dak is even in your top 5 of reasons why you lost this game. Head coaching, penalties, no particular, of course. Head coaching, penalties, drops. You had 4 drops today. What are you doing out there? Your play calling, I thought, was pretty garbage once again. Your tackling was terrible on defense. Your insistence upon using an injured Zeke, we'll get to him later on, doesn't make sense to me. There's a lot of blame to go around. So who deserves the most blame for this Cowboys loss against the Niners? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. There's a lot. Frankly, you can list on one hand the players who don't deserve blame. Micah, maybe Dalton Schultz, LVE, who we'll get to later on, maybe Tank Lawrence, bit of a stretch. I think he didn't do enough in the passing game. There's a lot of blame to go around. And I want to mention this too. The offensive line, cheeks. Dak Prescott was consistently under pressure. Your right guard even got beat. That touchdown run that Dak had was sprung because your right guard, your all-pro right guard, got beat. What? Doesn't happen. Connor Williams, one of the worst games he's played in a while. That's a problem. They didn't even have Nick Bosa down the stretch, and they were still getting pressure. Lyle Collins, bad. Tyron Smith, not near up to expectations. Tyler Biadasz, bad. The O-line, terrible in this game. And by the way, I think I'm out on Kellen Moore. I loved him after the first 6 games, and then it didn't do well. You ran the ball, tried to run the ball up the middle when there is months worth of games telling you this is not it, and you kept doing it. Why did you run the quarterback draw there? Like, I can already see the responses. Well, you got to have Dak Prescott auto the play. No. The quarterback's not going to do that. Like, you've got to call better plays. If you are asking any quarterback to bail you out, this was the Tony Romo, Jason Garrett issue for years. If you're, or Linehan too, if you're asking your quarterback to audible you out of a terrible play call, that's the quarterback's fault. That's your play caller's fault. Now, coaching changes are going to come. I think Dan Quinn's gone. Not sure him as your head coach, but we'll break that down on a future video. So sub today for free Cowboys videos all off season long. YouTube.com/Cowboys TV. If you have not already, folks, hit that big red button and subscribe today. Let's talk about CeeDee Lamb. He gets blamed too. He did have one catch for 21 yards. There was the lateral play involved there as well. There was the screen that went as a run for 5 yards. So in total, 6 targets or touches, 2 actual touches, and 26 yards. What are we doing out there, guys? Come on. Be better. Now, we can blame the quarterback too. As part of that, that's fair. But when Cedric Wilson is tied for your leading target guy, I think we fucked up as a coaching staff. By the way, let's get Tony Pollard more involved. On 6 touches, Tony Pollard went for, doing math, 26 yards. On over double that, Zeke Elliott had 16 targets / catches / touches, 31 total yards. It's like 2 yards per target and touch. By the way, came out today that Zeke Elliott played on a partially torn PCL. The fuck? Why is he in the game then? If he's not healthy, we all knew this for months, that Elliott was not 100%, that he could not do the things on the ground through the air that you need him to do. He has looked slow for months. Why in God's name are we making him our leading toucher? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It's stupid. It's asinine, and it is a failure of your coaching staff. If Jerry or Steven's involved saying, I got to feed Zeke, get him out of here. Resign. Give me the ownership. I'll do a better job. I don't care anymore. If it's the coaching staff, get him out of there. Zeke was not right. We all knew that all year long, and you continued to force feed him. 1 catch, 12 carries, 31 yards. What are we doing? That's a failure. That's a failure of your coaching staff. You knew that. And you're like, you got to force feed Zeke. What are you doing? Do you win the game if you give the ball to Pollard more? Maybe. Do you win the game if you stop running the inside runs that haven't worked all year? Maybe. There's a lot of stuff. And in the end, it's the head coach. It's probably the owner. But I can't fire the owner. One positive comment here, because I don't want to be 100% negative, although I certainly feel like that. I thought LVE played really well in that game. He led the team with 13 tackles. A lot of them assisted, but still, I thought he played pretty well watching live. I don't know if I'm going to go back and watch the condensed cut or the all-22. I don't know if I can do that to myself, but I thought LVE played well in that game. So what's your one-word reaction? I got some more thoughts here coming up. To the loss. Anger, pain, sadness. Classic. It is kind of classic Cowboys. Let me know in the comments. Here's my change. If you roll it back next year with the same offensive staff, same head coach, the same got to feed Zeke, same offensive line, or a worse offensive line, you're cooked. We all know the NFC East curse of being unable to win the division in back-to-back years. Your entire team, outside of like maybe 5 guys, terrible, or at least not good today. The team lost you this game. Coaching staff, quarterback, running back, offensive line. Amari Cooper played well, had 2 drops on top of that. It was a bad game, and this was a game you could not have a bad game. So coaching staff, that's where I start, because that's what I can easily affect change on. OC, head coach, figure out Dan Quinn. I don't know what you can do with him. I don't know if I want him as my head coach. Wasn't good in Atlanta. Who's going to be your OC? I think it starts with the head man. McCarthy again. Team was undisciplined. Why'd you kick the field goal? Seriously, why? Why did you kick that field goal? You could have been playing for the win. Could have given you a better chance. McCarthy all year had been super aggressive and then got scared shitless cowardly late in the game that matters. I'm not going to be over this one for a while. I'm really not. I got more videos to film here, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to do them. I'm in shambles over this game because this was a game the Cowboys should have won, and they laid a big fat egg, and it cannot continue. You might be worse if you make changes, but you got to make something changed on this team next year.